And what's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Ooh, hello guys. Hello people. Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today, are all my friends ready for some fun and play? Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera, first one in the room, and the ABX girl, welcome. Good to see you, Diana Lee, out there in London, and Arjan Lawaha, welcome. I'm doing great, Arjan. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Good to see you, Phyllis, 2284, and Oleg Tignievev, Slava Ukraini. Good to see Elisa UK girl, and Robin, welcome. Happy Taco Tuesday night, absolutely. Good to see you, Travis Weeks, welcome. Good, Travis, thank you so much for watching all my old replays. Good to see you, DeBailey, right here in Brooklyn. I hope you're enjoying your time here in New York, Deb. Good to see you. Good to see you, Lee. Welcome. Good evening, sir. And Ramona down there in North Carolina. Did you make it to North Carolina, Ramona? I hope you have safe travels, Ramona. I hope you had an enjoyable journey back home. Good to see you, Julie BOG, welcome, and GF Jergs and Lindenhurst, welcome. Good to see you, Cat Lady 67, welcome, and New York City Vibes Photography. Good to see you, New York City Vibes. Good to see you, CM and Robert T, welcome. Good to see you, Mary Lily and JJPIP, welcome. Good to see you, RJ out there in Colorado. Hope you're doing well, RJ. And Swanky Dog, welcome. Howdy, 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 people. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes, and we'll do our 11,000 steps this afternoon. You're back home. Well, Ramona, I hope you had a safe travel, and we'll see you back in New York very soon. Probably, maybe for Mermaid Parade. Or are you coming back for Christmas, right? Are you coming back for Christmas time? Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome, and Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. They played my interview with Greg. Just curious when the residual checks start rolling in. I wish I was getting residual checks. I'm not. So, but good to see you. Don't abuse the homeless. Welcome. What a username. I think you have the wrong live stream. Don't abuse the homeless. But please don't abuse the homeless people. That's not a way to get content. People are getting their channels mixed up. Cats or dogs? Random questions brought to us by Schaefer Beer. I'm more of a dog person. Oy vey already, and we're only 5 minutes into the stream. Good to see you, John Laura. Welcome. You already thinking of Christmas? Me too. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, even though it's 84 degrees right now, or 81 degrees here in Brooklyn. We should have a nice sunset today. So, yes, indeed. And by the way, moderators, don't moderate the room. Don't moderate the room. We have second devices today. Good to see you again there, Football Shane Life. Welcome. Let's not have this live stream turn into a channel of a million questions. You like the Christmas lights too? Me too. I love the Christmas lights, GF Jerks. John Lord prefers the heat. Absolutely. Just in time for the oiness. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Good to see you there, Deb. Got to see sunrise at Brooklyn Bridge Park. Yes! Deb, that's awesome, Deb. Oh, Deb, that makes me feel fantastic in my heart. I'm glad you got to enjoy that, Deb. Good to see you, Nadine Smith. Welcome. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. By the way, I'm reading the second chat here because it's a little bit easier for me to control it than touching the screen here. But good to see everybody, people. Thank you so much to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p, suffice the signal works correctly, and today we're debuting a new bad signal area graphic, and I want to dedicate this graphic to Nebul because Nebul loves all my graphics. So we have some fresh graphics today. Yes, I'm wearing my Super Mario Brothers t-shirt once again because it's nice and comfy, and I'm going to get sweaty and hot, and I don't want to ruin a perfectly clean shirt, so this is mildly clean. But we're gonna get all sweaty in it. And yes, I am wearing my shorts. Oh, look at this. I have a loser name. Your name after 50 Cent's dirty cigar. Well, don't abuse the homeless. I want to thank you for hanging on out and leaving me some completely worthless comments. May another live stream find you and you could annoy them. Blocking people, brought to us by Schaefer Beer and the all-new Pop Top, and also babiesovernight.com for your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. Check out babies.com for more information. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. He reads all the fucking comments. It's fucking... Can you sound ball, please? Can't language. We're going to block people with so much fun today, so just get ready. For all my viewers out there, get ready. And please, if you're a moderator, do not moderate the room. We're going to have a lot of fun with the people today. We're going to have a lot of fun with the people today. Thank you so much for putting laughing emojis in the chat. Much appreciated. But when we get to 50 likes, you'll activate my legs, and we're going to do 11,000 steps around. Did somebody complain again? Ali, every week people complain. Every week people complain. Travis Weeks, you've been checking out my old live streams. How freaking consistent am I? Travis Weeks is reminding me of some live streams that I did years ago. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one. That was my Starbucks drinking phase. I miss those days in a weird way. Anyway, John Burke, good to see you. I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to entertain you in a non-threatening kind of way. I'm not going to use and abuse random people here in the street. And yeah, good to see you, Time Lapse. Welcome. In the title, it says Brooklyn Sunset. So here we're starting here in Prospect Park. We're here right by the bandshell here at 9th Street around. And we're going to make our way down to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade to see a Brooklyn sunset because it's in the title. But good to see you, Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. And Cake813, welcome. That troll Javier was funny the other day. Yes, he was. All trolls are not funny, and no trolls ever go to heaven. Anyway, let's do it. I have been watching quite a few live streams today myself because I did not go to work today. Before anyone asks, did you go to work today? I did not go to work today. I spent the day inside trying to make graphics for you guys, and I played some City Simulator, and I listened to way too much city pop music because, you know, I want to live in Japan in the 80s and 90s, and in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And what else did I do today? Yeah. And then I had a coffee and a bagel, and now I'm here to entertain you, the viewer at home. The most interactive live stream. What are the most interactive live streams on the internet? I will not call this the most interactive because I don't bother people for donations and whatnot. Good to see you, Din Din. Welcome. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. I'm having a great Tuesday. It is a summer-like Tuesday here in New York, so it's supposedly like 81. So it's nice and warm. The phone shouldn't dim too much. I'm going to do my best to walk in the shade. Am I on vacation? No, I'm not. I'm never on vacation, Lisa UK girl. I will let you know if I'm on vacation. But no, I'm not on vacation. I'm an independent contractor, so whenever work comes to me, I have to work. So I didn't get any work this week. So all your donations today are very, very much appreciated because I have no work lined up this week. And I'm kind of nervous. Anyway, money sucks. Paying rent sucks. You know. But yeah, gorgeous sunset in Tap indeed. It is hot today. You're hanging in there, GF Jerks. Awesome. JJPIV, yo. Michael W, good to see you. Supposed to get into the 90s tomorrow. Cake813. That's why me and the Duchess are going to the Rockaways tomorrow. We're going to go to the beach, and it's going to be freaking amazing. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Adulting does suck. If I could be independently wealthy enough and just stay home watching live stream, or a live stream at home too. I would love to just live stream at home 24/7. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like a 24-hour live stream? I was talking about that with the Duchess the other day, and I was like, we should try to do a 24-hour radio show. Imagine doing a 24-hour radio show. Some people are like, I live stream 9 hours sleeping. I've live streamed almost 9 hours actually doing stuff, so I figure I could do it for 24 hours, right? But 94 degrees there, the dew point 79. Yeah, it's humid. It's humid. Yes, we need our, Dutch, we need our whatnots. Yes, we do need our whatnots. Yes, we do. All right, guys, let's enjoy a beautiful day. A beautiful walk down to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. We got to go through the neighborhoods of Park Slope today and Cobble Hill. Anyway. Yeah, have you heard about those sleeping live streams? Yeah, people think that's content. How about cooking home one day? I don't do cooking stuff. That's kind of hard to set up and frame properly, Robin. To do a proper, and I don't cook, so. But let's see here. GF Jerks asked him that he should do a live stream, and you said no to that. Thanks for letting us know. Mark Freeman, good to see you. Welcome. So many bad live streams out there. You were flipping around. Stunad giving himself a haircut. I want to live stream myself getting a haircut. And oh my Lord, Jack Spencer. And Jack Spencer with a $20 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous, extremely generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. And Jack Spencer got my Metro card out here. You got my Metro card here, and you got my bagel and coffee. So thank you so much, Jack Spencer, for sponsoring today's live streams. It is really appreciated. I'm a little nervous about my finances. So thank you so much, Jack. I gotta try to keep this train going, you know what I'm saying? But I really do appreciate that, Jack. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Dave in Bangor, Maine, good to see you. Are there random crafting streams? I think there are random crafting streams, actually. Sleeping live streams are still a thing. Yes, it is 2017 still. Didn't watch long enough. John Laura watched it for 5 minutes and tuned right out. Anyway, guys, let's look at New York. Let's look at New York City. Thanks so much for all the likes on the video. Up to 69 likes and 89 people watching. That's a good ratio so far. So let's do it, people. Let's enjoy Brooklyn on a beautiful, hot summer evening. Prospect Park, people. Prospect Park. Here we are. There are some weird ASMR streams, but I think I've seen some ASMR streams that are very clever, and I've seen some really good ASMR streams. But my favorite ASMR streams are, of course, the ones at the beach where you just stare at the ocean. Those are like my favorites. Is there a stream is there a stream for anything you could think of? Absolutely. I mean, yeah, there is a stream for absolutely anything. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hot out. Yeah, it was boiling hot at 6 a.m. Yeah. It's Deb, and tomorrow's going to be even hotter. So get ready, Deb. Give us not a phone. Absolutely, John. I love the live bird cams, the animal cameras. There's a bunch of those around. I like those too. Yeah, Alien does your makeup. That sounds like something you could get on the internet. Yeah, then you get the live camera in Africa. That's not real. It's called Safari Live. That's the original fake live stream where it's like you're basically watching a loop of video. So some of those Africa streams are not real. You watch an eagle's nest? I think I saw that one, Robin. I think I saw that one. So back in the Periscope days, there was a channel called Safari Live, and it was supposedly like live cameras from Africa, and like in the Serengeti and stuff. And what people quickly realized is that in those remote areas, you don't have cell phone service. So basically, it's basically just pre-record on a live stream on a loop, and yeah. So just keep that in mind when you watch some of these live streams. Osprey nest, I've seen that. I've seen that. But good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. It's a great way to farm engagement. I was playing with my City Skylines city on my PlayStation, and I'm thinking I should just leave my PlayStation on and let you guys talk amongst yourselves while you look at a city that is the same size as my subscriber count. How would you guys? And then members of the channel get to buy property. What do you guys think of that? Good to see you, Phyllis. Yeah, bears catching salmon. Joe Mooski, you missed Periscope. Periscope still owes me $1,200. Periscope owes, I know I'm never going to get that money, but Periscope owes me $1,200. Yeah, the Verizon bridge has a Peregrine Falcon cam. Those little guys, even though they're huge. But I call them little guys. Got a lot of construction over here today. The band shell's right over there. And I think we're coming up to 9th Street right now. You love the manatee? There's a manatee live stream? What? That's insane. Manatee live streams. Had a zoo penguin cam for a while. Yeah, I remember those. I think there still might be one, Ollie. Here's 9th Street. This is the neighborhood of Park Slope. Off to our left-hand side. GFJerg's never seen Periscope. Periscope is basically the live video component of Twitter. And it was arguably the first live stream app that got like wide usage out of people. So It's technically it's still around, but it's a small shadow of its former glory. You use cat TV to amuse your cats for a while. Nice. Maybe you could find, maybe, yes you can. John Law, absolutely, yes you can. Can I please take the MTA? I took the MTA here, and I don't feel like riding trains and stuff like that because you don't get a signal in the tunnels. Good to see you there, Beach Bum. Welcome. Ride the MTA. That's like so random. Yeah, pull us. Yeah, no, I took the MTA here, and I'm not hopping on the train or the bus right now. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome. Yeah, well, I don't think they'll let us live stream in McSorley's, to be honest. I don't think they let us live stream in McSorley's. That's like a proper bar. Yeah, he wrote for 35 years, right? Edwison Toledo, good to see you. Welcome. We're walking Prospect Park West. We're going north. You get it done for me, John? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Are we already coming up to the Litchfield Villa? This is the main maintenance facility for Prospect Park. And we're like right next to the Litchfield Villa. The Litchfield family owned almost all the land that is today the neighborhood of Park Slope. And a tiny bit of property for the acquisition of the land for Prospect Park, it was like 2/3 the total budget for a very small piece of property that is now today Prospect Park. Good to see you, Hank. Welcome. Good to see you, Lee. Welcome. Good to see you, Susan. The sky is stunning. Wait until we get down to the promenade. Should be really nice. I know there's a Litchfield in Connecticut. Yeah. I don't know if they're related. They should be related. Who knows? I don't know. Good evening, Cynthia. Welcome. Enjoying these sunset streams? You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. You surprised they didn't use a Litchfield name for the park? I think those are two different things, yeah. Probably just a common town name, probably. Who knows? What are we at now? 6th Street. And yeah, just up ahead is Litchfield Villa. Or did I just already pass it? I don't know. I don't know. Such nice homes around this area of Brooklyn. You've truly made it if you live in this neighborhood here. You truly have made it. And of course, the Bowery Boys podcast. Probably one of the best podcasts if you want to learn about the creation of Prospect Park. Looks a little bit like Fifth Avenue, right? Yeah. Is Richfield like rich girl music? I don't know, maybe. Good to see you, Torkel. Welcome. Springfield is also a common town name. Pretty sure it is. Uh-oh. I see a subject we're gonna get stuck on. Good to see you, sunshine after rain. Welcome. All right, off to my right-hand side here. Litchfield Villa. Litchfield Villa. Again, to acquire this small bit of land in this area that is today Prospect Park, it costs like 2/3 the total land acquisition budget. Yeah, right, let's not go there. But it is a beautiful bit of property. These buildings, look. There you go, Myers, yeah. Yeah, no, we're not talking about laundry, Strawberry. Sorry about that. But hello, Myers, welcome. Yes, these buildings look. Oh. And we got Diana Lee with a $10 PayPal. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel there. And Diana, you have been very deeply appreciated. Thank you guys so much. Pretty building there, right? Yeah, that Litchfield Villa is pretty awesome. It's today the office and administration building for Prospect Park. The Bowery Boys Do-Rock, great podcasts, I have to agree. So somebody doing a laundry live stream. Yeah, there was a person on Periscope back in the day who used to do these laundry live streams, and she would live stream like 4 hours a day and doing her laundry, and she'll have like 50,000 people watching. Her big thing was folding the laundry. She folded the laundry, and everybody used to love it. All right, what are we at here? We're on 3rd Street. 3rd Street. How nice these streets are around here. A lot of trees. A lot of trees, a lot of beauty around here. Now, I'm staying outside the park because if I go just inside the park, I have a feeling the signal's going to get slammed. So we're staying outside the park today. Walking along Prospect Park West, kind of Brooklyn's 5th Avenue, even though we do have a 5th Avenue, and I think we will be crossing over 5th Avenue. Oh, you see, right as I talk about the signal, see, it's getting weird. It's getting weird in this section here. I'm gonna have to cross the street. Oh yeah, gonna have to cross the street here. So it seems like 1st Street is where we get a bad signal over here. Kind of quiet, yeah. We just fell below our minimums again. There we go. Just above minimums. How you guys like the new graphic, huh? It should get people's attention now. But yeah, you saw that trunk. You saw that trunk open? How crazy was that? Now look at that again. We're just bouncing between minimums here. Let's see if we get out of this. There we go. Flirting with minimums here in this area. There we go. Now we're coming back. Now we're coming back. Yeah, kind of quiet out here in the shade. Sunset at 7:25 or 7:23 today. The days are getting shorter. Look at these little townhouses here, so cute. These are nice. I think, there we go. Lost a little bit of the chat there. You hate when the signal goes, yeah, but you like the new graphic? Awesome. Awesome, GF Jergs. But that's right, if you like this nonsense, make sure to hit the like button. Looks like I have to chat back. Looks like we have it back. I think we're gonna do, we haven't done it in a while. Just walk straight down Flatbush Avenue. We haven't done that in a hot minute.
I think that's the ads in, like, I don't know.
New graphics are great, but wish that cities had all-encompassing Wi-Fi. Yeah, Neville, you know, Neville, even if the city was covered in Wi-Fi, we will still have issues because cell phone service runs on the FM spectrum, and sometimes like structures or like piping and stuff like that, like there's a lot of variabilities that interrupt cell signals. So even if you had 100% coverage, you will still have some hiccups here and there. I mean, Japan has really great cell phone data coverage, but there's still hiccups along the way because, you know, there's mountains and stuff. So good to see a zero space flight. Am I close to Coney Island? Not today. We'll be close to Coney Island probably on Friday. Like the graphic. Appreciate that NYC vibes. Is it where your grandma grew up, Cyclone Joe? Wow, awesome. Glad you guys enjoyed the new graphic. And coming into view, the Memorial Arch, built in 1892. Memorial Arch celebrates the Union Army's victory over the Confederate during the Civil War. Nice area indeed, Lorraine. One of the nicest in the city. Good to see you. Yeah, now we get to see sunrises. Yeah. Deb, I'm so happy you got to see a sunrise. Sunrises are always great to get if you can catch them. It's a Grand Army Plaza we're walking through right now. The beautiful Grand Army Arch. Ooh, there's a group bike ride down there. Yay! Oh man, I wish I was at the group bike ride. Oh man, I wish I knew where they were going. Good to see you, Kirk. Welcome. This is absolutely a lovely area. This might be like the night ride. I wonder if this is the Prospect Park night ride. I wonder if they still do this. That's so cool. A group bike ride formulating over there. Those are always a lot of fun. Lovely area, lovely place indeed. Good to see you, Kirk. Good afternoon, good evening. The Grand Army Arch. He had to get up at 3:30 in the morning. Absolutely, it was well worth it. Absolutely. You love my sound crate video? That sound, I had taken that sound crate many a times down to Fort Tilden. And then what was really fun is I took the sound crate a couple of times out to Governor's Island, and I DJ'd on the Governor's Island ferry, and people loved it. It was so much fun. You gotta let us through. So not used to that. We're gonna take this, I guess, southerly side, the south side of DeKalb, right, or Flatbush Avenue. And we'll take Flatbush Avenue all the way down. Good to see you there, Austin City Limits, welcome. Yeah, this area is going to be hopping on Sunday. This is where the West Indian Day Parade happens. They come around the arch right here. And I would love to live stream that, but when you get 1 million people together, the cell phone service is always maddening. So I'm not even going to attempt to cover that. Even though many, many moons ago, I had a friend who was Jamaican, and that was a lot of fun. I did everything too. I went to Juve and all that, and that was another place where I was in my 20s. Somebody a little bit too young for me was kind of hitting on me. One of them events. Yeah, so many, right? Yeah, John Lauren, amazing parade. Yeah, hit the like button, that's right. Let's get to 150. Let's do it. Can't wait. Yeah, sunshine. I can't wait for the snow too. Yeah, Deb, Sunday. And don't forget, Juve starts like at midnight the day before. Like it goes all night. It gets a little wild, Deb, but if you want some good pictures, it's definitely a sight to see. Good to see you, Purple Queen. Welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico. Welcome. Sarah Banis. Good to see you, Sarah. Yeah, Juvert is fun. It's wild. I was hanging out with people. This is like my drinking days, so I was hanging out with people who drank. But boy, man, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up with it. I mean, you're drinking hardcore like 4 in the morning. And 4 in the morning, you're just getting started. Don't forget, you got the whole rest of the day to have the parade. It's wild. But it was a damn good time. A damn good time. The people I was with, their families and their friends really welcomed me. It was really awesome. Sunshine, the party begins at midnight. Or like 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock Saturday, Juvert, the party begins. And then that leads you into sunrise. And then I guess you take a break at sunrise. I mean, I know we did. We took a break from like 5 in the morning to like 7. And then we went right back out to Eastern Parkway. It was wild. You rather be in bed? Yeah, me too. Best time to drink, right? 4 in the morning. Right? Always hung out with the Trinis. It's a lot of fun. But it was like wild. I couldn't get over how wild it was. All right. This is a one-way now, right? Yeah, it's a 2-way bike lane. Yeah, the West Indian hospitality, some of the best, bar none. Flatbush Avenue, everybody, as we make our way down towards downtown. I'm gonna walk on this side of the street so I can stay in the shade. It seems like as long as I stay in the shade, the phone don't dim, so we'll stay in the shade today. There you go, Diana. Yeah. And Din Din's out down there in Trinidad. All my Trinidadians. Walking downhill now. Feels good. Let's see, 6:20. So we got about an hour to get down to the promenade. Got about an hour. So that's good. But yeah. Can't believe it's West Indian Day Parade already. That's like the official like end of the summer season. That's when it comes to an end. I'm amazed by how many restaurants are along this stretch now. You got so many like little fancy restaurants along this stretch now. It's been pretty cool seeing Flatbush Avenue here evolve. But hey, at least the pizza place is still here. You know, it's funny, I've been to this pizza place probably hundreds of times, and I still don't know the name of it. All I know it by is the neon sign. All I know is the neon sign. And then the theater that's now a Crunch Fitness next door to the pizza place. I remember like they were playing 2 movies, and it was like Shaft Your Mama, like, and Your Mama was playing. It was like two different movies, but it looked like one movie name. It was like Shaft Your Mama or something like that. So funny. This place here is great. They've been here for 50 years. Antonio's. That neon sign has been there for as long as I could remember. They had a Flatbush Pavilion. So nice. Well, good to see you, Coney Island Jim. Welcome. Making our way down Flatbush Avenue. Anybody who's been around here has been to Antonio's at least once. That neon sign is just so good. Ethan G randomly asks, brought to us by Schaefer Beer, have you ever been bitten by mosquitoes? Yes, many times, including this year. Yeah, they're still there, John Law. There you go, Nebra. Little $3 buses here. Are they $2? What are they now? Are they still just $1? You was near this morning to the B. Yeah, the B41 goes, I think, right down this street, if I'm not mistaken. I think over here was the hardware store for years. Now it's a burrito bar. Love the architecture down here. Always so nice. Brooklyn living. Thanks to the bus driver, Deb made it to Sunrise in time. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I mean, coming out from, you're in Canarsie, right, Deb? That's a pain in the ass to get out there. That Canarsie, man. It's not fun. So nice. So many nice streets around here. A lot of people exercising. I used to ride my bike all the time up and down Flatbush Avenue. Then in my mid to late 20s, I realized that was really dangerous. So then I switched it up and took alternate, as I call, zigzag routes if I need to use a bike in this area. The bus driver was on a mission to finish. I love it when they drive like that. Deb will eventually move to Dumbo. Right, Deb? You'll eventually move to Dumbo. Eventually. Coming up on St. Mark's Place. Notorious B.I.G. grew up right around the corner from here, a few blocks down. Good old Biggie Smalls. Yeah, first world problems. Got to drink a Budweiser today. Jack, if it's your only choice, my friend, enjoy it. Just make sure it's ice cold. I think the only way I could tolerate Budweiser is if it has to be really cold, you know. I look at Budweiser and it's just alcoholic seltzer. I'd rather have a White Claw. But I feel you, Jack. At least it's not a Pabst Blue Ribbon. At least it's not Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's like the worst of the worst. You can't even cold. I know. I'd rather drink water. I'd rather drink tap water than Budweiser. But then again, if relatives or friends are stressing me out just enough, I like pound one just for the mild buzz. Yeah, you agree with the White Claw? Yeah. Of course, Lisa. Yeah, right here. Right here. It was very different, Dindin. There's some videos of him like rapping on tapes out here on Flatbush Avenue. Look, it's Atlantic Yards, everyone. Atlantic Yards, and then we have a police station right over there. That's used as the exterior for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Also used in a couple of episodes of Kojak, if you know how to watch. Neville with his opinion that all these corporate beers are nothing but long pound water and barley. Yeah. Brooklyn Donut Plant right across the street. I highly recommend Brooklyn Donut Plant. Ooh, look at all these bicycles coming down the hill. A good old Atlantic Yards just beyond that. The old Freddy's Bar used to be a block over. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Does he? I used to work in advertising, for God's sake, so I try to get far away from mentioning corporate overlords in advertising unless it's appropriate. I used to hate that whole corporate culture. I know, no, John, I you know, to see this whole thing get developed, you know, is pretty crazy, but like, luckily it still has retained a lot of its charm. I mean, obviously it's a lot more expensive to live here, but it's still retained its charm. You know, on the site of the Atlantic Yards, probably where this building is right about there, that'll be where the old Spalding Ball Factory used to be. So I think they got rid of the original Spalding Ball Factory. People were living in there. It was an amazing loft apartments in there when Atlantic Yards was developed. Got to see that. It was incredible. I wish the Spalding Ball Factory was still there. Bill Thomas, good to see you, Bill. Welcome. I'm patiently waiting for the light here. But we get to admire Brooklyn in all of its glory. The NYC vibes, he is still one of my favorites. Yeah, remember that there, John? Wow, he just went right through the fucking light. I don't know how I would have felt if he would have got hit. I probably would have laughed. Yeah, Deb's a Londoner. She knows how to get around. We have a simple grid here in New York City. Makes it very easy to get around as long as you know your directions. North, south, east, west. Once you orient yourself, it's very easy to get around here. Yeah, you've forgotten so much. Well, John, you're always welcome to come back down and experience the neighborhood again. Now it's kind of funny from this side. From this side, I could see what the BIG group, the people who developed the Barclays Center, were going for with the rusted out facade here to look like brownstone. In the sun, walking down the street like this. See how it lines up? See? So like you still have a lot of sky above. Now Barclays Center does feature a green roof. The original design by Frank Gehry of Barclays Center. The green roof was supposed to be a public park originally, and the idea was that you were able to go up there and enjoy a park above an arena. That didn't work out, and now there's a thin layer of grass on that roof. Supposedly it's supposed to shield the audio and the sound from the Barclays Center from these apartments right here, These apartments right here are all prefabricated. So each apartment was built off-site and then like Legos, all stacked on top of themselves and all that. Neville asks, why didn't they choose bricks? Well, first of all, you have to ask the developer for that. I really don't know the answer to that. But I think what they were going for with this stressed metal design here was that it was supposed to mimic brownstone. So I think that's what they were going for with this design. Good to see you, Moon Toads. Welcome. Your niece lived in those apartments. Are they nice? If I could get an affordable one, I'll gladly live here. If I could get an affordable apartment, and can I get some for like $900 a month? That'd be great. Please, for the love of God. Anyway, they're gonna develop this soon. This is gonna be some kind of apartment building eventually. One of the last little blocks here that's still all by itself. See how it goes right up to the apartment building with a little bit of easement. Somewhere in my apartment in Bay Ridge, I have all the development sheets for Atlantic Yards. It has been a good day, Moon Toads. Yes, they did demap part of 6th Avenue for Barclays Center and Atlantic Yards as a whole. What do we have here? Follow them on Instagram. Do they got freebies? Uh-oh. Wow, all the Uber Eats guys are here. I hope y'all are tipping your delivery guys. Ooh, oh, Chick-fil-A. I'm about to say, I smell chicken right in front of a Chick-fil-A now. It smells good. Let's see, oh, that's a shame. The Kobe Bryant mural. The Kobe mural's blocked up. Oh, that sucks. I love showing that mural off. Yeah, the whole city's full of delivery people. You want some busy bites? Me too. Neville, I was hoping for some free samples, but they did not have any. Always got to be on the lookout for free samples, especially around here. Across the street, Atlantic Terminal. And I don't know what they call this mall anymore. I guess the Atlantic Terminal Mall? I forget. It's a whole mall over there. Before the Atlantic Yards was built, this was already completed. And they are rolling deep. And then the old models right here. I don't know how a store like this could go out of business directly across the street from Barclays Center. The Atlantic Terminal Mall. Thank you so much there, John. Just DoorDash some Chipotle after working 8 hours. No lunch break. Well, Cynthia, enjoy your Chipotle. Eat it in good health. And enjoy the Chipotle while you watch the live stream. Let me entertain you for a little bit. Look at this whole new skyline here, downtown Brooklyn. It always freaks me out. Makes me feel like an adult since I've seen the development of the downtown Brooklyn skyline. I feel like an adult. Yeah, they're putting some kind of entertainment center at the Models on 86th Street and, what is that, 5th Avenue, Gelston Avenue in Bay Ridge. There used to be a Models in Bay Parkway, yes. All of the Models closed, everyone. All of the Models have closed, but yes, there used to be one in Bay Parkway also. Yes, indeed. The Williamsburg Savings Bank building off to our right-hand side. That's the building with the clock face on it. This is actually called, here at 4th Avenue, where 4th Avenue meets Flatbush. At Atlantic, we're crossing Atlantic now. This intersection is called Times Square. If you did not know that, we have a Times Square here in Brooklyn too, and this is it. Look at everyone waiting for the buses here. A lot of people hanging out, waiting around. It is such a shame everything is closing, but that's what happens in this workaday world we live in. Yes. Okay, this is wild over here. All this crazy traffic. Man, if I was in a wheelchair, I would be fucked right now. Brooklyn has changed, especially downtown. Brooklyn has changed quite a bit. There you go. There you go, Che Chulo. There you go. Shout out to Solo Pa Mi Gente. This new building's finally done. Yay! I've seen this building in so many renderings, and now it's finally done. This whole corridor here is just insane how much has changed. Got a Whole Foods and an Apple store over there. This is the BAM Cultural District. So there's a bunch of theaters around here that are all coordinated with the Brooklyn Academy of Music. Spectrum, that's cell service. Spectrum is actually home internet, but they do offer cell service. But if you buy Spectrum data for your phone, that is Verizon. So it's just rebranded. Verizon goes by a couple of different names. It goes, besides Spectrum, it goes by Visible. And then there's one more that I'm kind of blanking the name on. But Spectrum used to be Time Warner Cable. So back in the days of cable, that's who took it over. And Verizon, the cell network, that used to be 9X. Who remembers 9X? And New York Telephone Company. We're all connected, New York Telephone. What about Optimum? Optimum Cellular, I think it's T-Mobile. It's either T-Mobile or AT&T. I'm pretty sure it's T-Mobile. Ooh, there's somebody playing music across the street. Oh, I know this guy. This is the guy who really plays his trumpet passionately. Yeah, he's literally playing in the street. A good old Ma Bell. Let's see if we get a shot of this guy here. He's literally playing. I love it. I love that he's just like in the street playing. That's so cool. John Laura, your mom was a telephone operator back in the 50s? Nice. So it used to be, yeah, there used to be Sprint. I think Sprint's now T-Mobile, Ethan, if I'm not mistaken. Or, no, I think Sprint merged with AT&T. It's only like 3 companies, people, who actually offer the cell phone service. Now, most people get Verizon if they're live streamers. Verizon tends to be the best network here in New York City. And that is because, first of all, we are on the original, probably the oldest cell phone network built out in the country here in New York City. So that's the old New York Telephone 9X cell phone network. And that dates back to the 80s. Actually, late 70s, but 80s it became more usable. And also the police use the FM band on the Verizon spectrum to do communications. So that's why it tends to be the best. Did that sound familiar? There you go, Neville. Yes, indeed. You remember 9X had a relative working for them? Was Sprint AT&T, Susan? Good to see us, Susan. Great to hear that music, absolutely. Did I know a song he was playing? No, I do not. You can see the Manhattan Bridge off in the distance. GF Jerks got AT&T and live streaming signal always goes out on you. Sorry to hear that, GF Jerks. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, most live streamers have Verizon. And oddly enough, T-Mobile seems to be more reliable than AT&T. We're all connected. New York telephone. The simpler times, people. There actually used to be a New York telephone office in this building we're about to pass right now, I think. Way back in the day. What is this here? Livingston Streets. T-Mobile sucks just like all of them. I mean, they all have their positives and negatives. I mean, they all have better coverage in areas than others. But for me, what I've noticed using the VPN to bind my signal, and binding means having more than one signal and merging it into one for a live stream. T-Mobile and Verizon have treated me pretty good. My downtime is relatively low, and it seems like as long as the VPN is running, you guys still get my audio. You guys will still get my audio if we lose frames on the video. Across the street is a building the MTA owns. This one right here. And this is going to be developed soon. But Christine Collins with a $5 super chat. Christine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. There's a laughing lemon face. Thank you so much for the laughing lemon face. Much, much, much appreciated there. Christine Collins with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Christine, for sponsoring today's live stream. Much better than you first started. Well, it is much better, yeah. It's more reliable, John. It's more reliable. And I still have to thank the lady who made me not buy a modem for AT&T. She said, no, go to the Best Buy and get yourself a T-Mobile hotspot. It's a lot cheaper, and it's probably better than AT&T, and I think she was right. Yeah, you got to go there for your new TA pass. Get a new one, John. Get a new one. Get a new one, my friend. Coming up to Fulton Street. We're just going to go a block off of Fulton Street for a moment here, and we'll ogle at the Cheesecakes and Juniors, and then we'll rejoin. We will rejoin Fulton Street. We've got a whole new building here. Damn, this thing went up quick. Wow, this thing went up so quick. This was a little nothing. Then they got control of the whole block. At least Cookies is still up the block. Cookies has been here for like forever. Let's see what happens here. Gotta really watch the intersection here, because people are not gonna stop. Let's see, have another one running. John Laura used to do that, just tap on the horn to make sure people don't run out. Look at the traffic here. I tell you what, this he think he Jack Palance. He honked their horn like he Jack Palance. People. I know I'm holding a gimbal with a camera on it. That doesn't mean that you have to walk directly in front of me. That lady, I just played chicken with that lady. I gave her the look. Like, if you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna elbow you. I'm walking straight here. I'm walking straight next to the fucking barricade. Bro, tonight Lucky's playing. I don't know who Lucky is. It's sold out. Lucki. Lucky he's playing at the Brooklyn Paramount. What would New York be without traffic, right? What would be New York without traffic? And what is a day without a bagel, right? Anyway. All right, Junior's. Junior's cheesecake. The greatest cheesecake in the world. Right here next to the tallest building in all of Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Tower. Roughly the same height as the Chrysler Building. Brooklyn's first super tall building. Evidently it sways quite a bit in the wind. And if anyone, the building's in foreclosure, so if anyone wants to super chat me an apartment in there, I will gladly live in there. Even if the apartment doesn't have a view, I'll gladly live in there. Please, people, please. I want to live right next door to Junior's, so I could have brunch at Junior's every other day. All right, let's see the cakes in the window. Oh, they got their picture being taken in front of Junior's. That's a fun day. That's a fun date. Fun date with the family. Yeah, you won't live in a swaying building? I mean, if I get an apartment for free, I will gladly live in a swaying building. Ah, yes. Look at all this new development. Fucking hell, man. This is all new. This is new. That apartment down there is new. This is new. This is new. This is new. That's pretty wild. You was at one in Manhattan. Oh, awesome. Ah, yes. I love the cheesecake too. Well, I'll take that piece right there. Wait, no, I'll take that piece. I'll take them all, people. I'll take them all. And they got the cookies back here too. I got to keep it moving or I'm going to spend money I don't have. I'm going to spend money I don't have. Anyway, let's keep it moving, kids. I know, you look at them cakes, right? It's the best. The best. Yeah, I'm so happy, John Lord, that they renovated the Brooklyn Paramount, yeah. It's a great venue. Historic venue. And Nadine Smith with a $10 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated for the big $10 super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Let me entertain you. Cheesecake is the bomb. It is gorgeous inside. Nadine, let me entertain you, my friend. I think we're going to get a great sunset tonight. Finally made it in time for the entertainment investigator, just in time, investigator, as we are making our way to Brooklyn Heights to enjoy the sunset. Empanada Loca Beer Garden. Yes. Nice little spot here to have a snack right next to Brooklyn Point. And let's take a look at the Cheesecake Tower. Look at that thing. Well, now we got both sides here. The old Dime Savings Bank building. There's a pool now on the roof of that building, and that is your lobby to get into the Brooklyn Tower. Yeah, you got a nice Primark here. This was the Century 21 where the Primark is today. And then down around the corner here looks completely different to when I came here as a kid. Probably the reason why I hate the dentist so much is right around the corner from here, because there used to be a pretty awful dentist I used to go to. This whole block looks so different. Holy cow. This whole block looks... My dentist used to be right down there, and I remember the original Brooklyn Point, which is a 2-story kind of strip mall kind of deal. But my dentist used to be right there, and now it's this big ass hotel condo building. And now Brooklyn Point's this whole big ass thing, which is crazy. I think I like the way the Brooklyn Tower looks, Ethan. I'm sorry. I think Brooklyn Tower looks really cool. I wish it had an observation deck, though. I think Brooklyn needs an observation deck. But yeah, I was describing it there, Neville. Yeah, lots of low-rise buildings. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I think Brooklyn Tower looks really cool. It's a shame we lost, though, the hot dog king of Fulton Street. That used to be right across the street. I was jumping out here. Dang, everyone's shopping. Love Juniors, gotta come back. Yes, they do need a deck. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it is a shame we lost the... I'm happy I ate there one last time with Coney Island Jim on a live stream. And we had hot dogs. All right, so we're coming up to, right, was this Gimble's right here? This used to be Gimble's, right? Where another Modell's used to be. Right, this was Gimble's. And then right across the street here, this, today this is Macy's, but back in the day this is Abraham and Strauss, A&S. Pretty cool seeing this whole place come along, evolve. I still miss the big green little kind of shade pavilions they had along Fulton Street here. A&S was great. Right here where Macy's is, this is it. Yeah, they did, right? Isn't that funny there, Ollie? They mentioned Gimble's and Elf. I mean, if you need a fake store, you know, if you need a fake store, you have Gimble's and you have Bonwit Twiller. You know, like you have the opening of Die Hard with a Vengeance. It's Bonwit Twiller that blows up. Oh, look at this. Look at the Macy's here. The old Abraham and Strauss. The A&S. Used to be in all these buildings right here. Nice to see them still being used. But then get rid of them. And this McDonald's. I'm surprised this McDonald's is still not open. I don't know how you could have a McDonald's failing in this pedestrian corridor here. This corridor is something like the 5th most productive commercial corridor in the United States, which is just crazy. And it's maintained this title for like, what's it, 50 years at least? And you still got a lot of nice mom and pop stores around here. Jose Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres, passing across Lawrence here. Got a Gap, factory store, Foot Locker. And yes, as you see, the Foot Lockers are now all being looted. Cash Jordan is just breaking out the hits with all of his thumbnails as of late. Mickey D's got too expensive. Yeah, it did. It did. Used to love driving through here. Absolutely. A&S at Christmas. Oh my God, right? A&S at Christmas was one of my favorite times too there, Nadine. Absolutely. Almost done with the Albee Square Mall. Neville's feelings about McDonald's is that it's boring, and places like that need mom and pop restaurants more than chains like McDonald's. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mom and pops are much more important than chain stores. Oh, there's a Raising Cane's here now. Oh, that's new. My first time seeing that. Across the street, the Gage and Tollner. And I think that's still a restaurant, or it just has the sign on it. That is a landmarked building. Landmarked building and landmarked interior. They turned it into an Arby's, and they kept the whole, they had to keep the landmarking of the Arby's. They had to keep the landmarking of the building kind of intertwined with the landmarking of the building. And then the old MTA headquarters is right over here. That's where they used to count all the money. Literally all the money collected in the subways used to go to that building.
And we have another street where I live.
I believe now it's decentralized. 370 J Street. And John Law would know that well. Darian Wills, hello. Your wife and you are enjoying all the stores you can live in Baltimore? All the stores are just about gone. I'm sorry to hear that. Can't wait to come back to New York. Well, come on back to New York. We ain't going anywhere. I want to thank you and your wife for watching. Wasn't that glasses sign cool? Yeah. And that was HQ when you started, right? Yeah, that was HQ for, what, 60 years? Going all the way back to Brooklyn Mass Transit times, BMT times? Or Brooklyn Manhattan Transit times. Oh, I smell the Burger King. I smell the Burger King as we approach Adams Street. This is your main road that takes you to the Brooklyn Bridge coming up. Wasn't the unemployment clock? Yes, the unemployment clock was. Yes, that was right there. That was a long time ago, Jay. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. I think we just passed that. I think it was like a block or two behind us. Oh my God. That's right, the unemployment clock. All right. Yay. So Adams Street or Borum Place, I guess it has two names. Then the old Department of Education building, right down over there. Brooklyn Law School, right across the street. Looks like we're gonna get a great sunset, guys. I think we're gonna get a great sunset. Yeah, the G train, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Getting a nice sky color right now. Real pretty. When we get to the promenade, it should look even better. We made good time, damn, an hour 15. So we should make it in just about 90 minutes from Prospect Park. Not too bad. What is the building straight ahead with the blue rooftop? That's some kind of, this building here, this is some kind of office building. I don't know the name of it, but retail on the bottom, offices up top. I don't think it's a conversion though. A lot of these older commercial buildings have been converted into commercial buildings. But I don't know the name of it. Ooh, look at that. We got the sun coming right down. Let's go back over here. Yeah, trash Jordan. Yeah. Was it worth selling your soul out and selling fear? Was it worth it for 1 million subscribers? Is it worth it? Anyway, good to see you. I love the 80s. Welcome. If I ever see Trash Jordan, that would be my question to him. Was it worth it? Was it worth it spreading misinformation? Well, not necessarily spreading misinformation, just peddling literally the same news reports as the mainstream media does, and then like building it up and exaggerating it. Anyway, good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Yeah, we just had like a Brooklyn henge. Yeah. Here, let's make our way down. Borough Hall, Brooklyn City Hall, right here, built in 1867. I love how everyone uses this to go skateboarding. Good to see you, James. Welcome. You saw this. Did you see that Central Park thumbnail? What about the video from today? It's a whole mob looting a whatchamacallit, looting a what do you call that store? I'm blanking on the name of the store now. Anyway, Foot Locker. His thumbnail is literally a horde of people hoarding a Foot Locker. It's so stupid. And then you know what's crazy? People believe that shit. And then they look at my live stream and they leave a comment like, why are you candy coating the city? Why are you hiding all the inequities? And it's like, first of all, I'm not gonna walk around a bad neighborhood for the sake of walking around a bad neighborhood. All right, that's first of all. I like to do stuff that's visual. So I wanna show you guys exciting looking buildings, popular, somewhat popular areas. I mean, if we go to the Hole in Brooklyn, and we'll do that one day eventually. Good to see you, Michelle K. Welcome. You never see Cash Jordan info on national news? Really? Okay. He literally reiterates mainstream media news stories and then embellishes them. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. I know. Is he supposed to be a retailer? A realtor? I know. Yeah, everyone commenting believes him. You get those few people that are like, bro, you're being a little ridiculous here. But I would say that's only 1/3 of the comments are actually ones that are like, that's such bullshit what you're trying to show. Anyway. Cash Jordan literally reiterates mainstream media news stories and then embellishes them. He's not doing anything investigative or journalistic. Not at all. He just writes good scripts to create the narrative that he wants to push, which is fine. It's James, people like to see deprived areas, or people like to see bad areas because people are curious to see what they look like. As for me on this channel, I don't like to focus on stuff like that. Yeah, to do it for views, exactly. And it's fine that people want to believe that. That's fine. I say have at it. Oh, that's why it's not on national news there, Chick Summer. Well, no, he literally plays clips. I mean, am I wrong? He plays clips from local media through his phone, or it looks like through his phone, and edits them into his video. I mean, if that's not reiterating the mainstream media, I don't know what is. And then, of course, he embellishes it with crazy thumbnails and stupid titles, but it makes me realize how, and I hate to say this, as a whole, the internet audience is. They're really dumb. People just take it on the surface as is, and that's it. How does he not get a copyright strike? Because he's transforming the material. He's making it into his own. So, and plus that's why he plays it through his phone. So you're transforming the and plus it's news articles. So it's kind of like it's almost like public. I know it is sad watching people enjoy others' misfortunes. Yeah, his voice is a little annoying as of late. No, it's not exactly no added value. No strawberry. Yeah, no added value at all. For dumb people think he's adding value. So we're walking down Pierpont. We're in Brooklyn Heights right now. There are plenty of documentaries, absolutely. I thought he was a real estate guy too, Nadine. But now we're going into selling of fear. And we're in Brooklyn Heights now. We went through downtown Brooklyn, and now we're in Brooklyn Heights. I'm glad you found the channel there, Chick Summer. Nice trees, yes. Yeah, he used to do apartment tours back in the day. He, sink sprayer. Has a sink sprayer. This is one of the nicest streets, Deb. We're gonna come right out onto the promenade, like pretty much in the middle of it. One of the nicest neighborhoods. He must be a real horrible real estate agent. No, you know what it is, John Law? I'm going to tell you. He's probably making more money off of doing YouTube than doing real estate. Like real estate is like his actual job. So in case YouTube falls off, remember that YouTube income isn't steady. There are good months and there's bad months. So you have to supplement that with a regular job. All right, beautiful stoops. Pastor Dutchie, good to see you, Boris. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, maybe he should work for Tony B. Nah, Tony B's too real. Listen, Tony B will throw him out into, please, he can't sell real estate like Tony B. Look at this beautiful building here. 1860s, 4 separate units, good income producer, landmarked. Can't go wrong. Jay, Brooklyn is the most beautiful borough. It's where everybody lives. This is where everybody lives. You know, Tony B's been falling off. I haven't seen any Tony B videos in a very long time. He did a couple of funny ones, and then that was it. The problem is it inspires new live streams. Yeah, Strawberry. I'll feel you on that one. That's my Al Pacino voice. That's my Tony B voice. Earth cam is down in Coney Island. It's showing the replay of the cyclone running. Oh my God, Joe, good to see you. I'm sorry to hear that. Has he calmed down? He was just getting hot though. He was just getting hot. Oh, JC Droid, I do the steps for you, my friend. I do the steps for you. I know a lot of you guys like watching because we kind of cover a lot of space in the span of a couple of hours. So I'm here for you guys who can't do all this running around. Don't get me started with the AI thumbnails. I can't stand them. You thought everyone lived on Staten Island. Nick, most people live in Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. Brooklyn recently surpassed Chicago in population. So now more people live in Brooklyn than Chicago. And now Brooklyn is officially, if it was a city by itself, the 3rd largest city in the United States, just behind Los Angeles. Something like 2.8 million people now live in Brooklyn, and 2.6 million live in Brooklyn. Live in Chicago, sorry. 2.6 million live in Chicago. 2.8 million live here in Brooklyn. I can't stand the fake thumbnails, Dave. It's really annoying. Derek Ferry, good to see you, welcome. Look at this beautiful street. With that sun coming through the trees there. I mean, this is a nice, I'm happy I came out this hour too because my phone's not dimming. And will the cyclone open soon? We're waiting for the new part, Lisa. I don't know when the new part's coming in. I have no insight into when the cyclone will get up and running, but I hope it gets up and running before the season finishes in October. Isn't this beautiful? Ooh, and whatever somebody's cooking something in their house. That smells good. Reminds you of Beacon Hill in Boston. Very similar, yeah. Look at this. We got to come right out onto the promenade here. Actually, did I walk down Remsen? Hold on, I thought I was on Pierpont. No, I'm on Remsen. Sorry. I told you the wrong street. I'm on Remsen. We're right by Patty Duke's house. Yeah, we're on Remsen. We're on Remsen. Oh, shit. I was gonna walk down this street if I was on Pierpont, but we're on Remsen. Patty Duke's house right across the street here, number 9, Remsen. Look at that shot right there. Awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with the light at this hour. You get these, it's great for photography. Great for, look at that. New York, baby. New freaking York. There's Patty Duke's house right over here. The thing, she could stumble out of her house, And she sees the skyline right there. But I don't know about living next to the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Look at this, big ass limb fell. We could walk over this though. Yes. Does not get better than this. The infamous triple cantilever begins right here. This is where the Brooklyn Queens Expressway is triple decked. On the top level that we're going to walk in a little bit is your Brooklyn Heights Promenade. This is northbound traffic making its way up to Queens and the Bronx. Below that, southbound traffic making its way to Staten Island and New Jersey. All down beneath us, Brooklyn Bridge Park. We did make it just in time. I didn't make it beautiful there, Julie. It's all timed out perfectly, Julie. Just like that, boom. Our sunset happening right now. One World Trade Center right over there. And once we get onto the promenade, we can see Empire State Building and all that good stuff. But I like staying here because we'll keep the humans away from us using this down tree limb. Must be nice to have an apartment. It must be nice and it must suck to have an apartment right there. And then it's crazy. They built this whole structure here. This used to be a cliff face or a very steep hill face. They've backed it in with a little bit of dirt here. This is all engineering right here. This is all some serious engineering and construction. Governor's Island is right there. Statue of Liberty is just behind that, and Ellis Island is just underneath our sunset. Now let's walk to Coney Island. No, thank you. That will take 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, Boris. I don't feel like walking for 5 hours. Yeah, the AC probably does help with the traffic noise, and no doubt that these people could afford a soundproofed window. But I always found this amazing that, you have these apartments literally right here, and you get this little patch of green, grass here that's part of the superstructure here. This literally just leans into the superstructure here. This is where now the BQE turns into 2 lanes because the whole structure is falling apart. Let's take a look at that sunset. Look at that. Shaping up to be a pretty good sunset right now. Such a beautiful area indeed. I could literally taste the exhaust from that truck. Let's actually move up a little bit because I can literally feel the exhaust coming up from here. Let's walk over this tree limb again. Love it with the boats? Yeah, me too. A beautiful New York City sunset, absolutely. Good to see you, Donna, welcome. Yeah, no 5-hour walk to Brooklyn today. No 5-hour walk to Coney Island. No. We were in Coney yesterday for like 2.5 hours. I ran out of things to talk about. I literally ran out of things to talk about yesterday. It was one of them live streams where I ran out of things to talk about. Right? Stunning 1080p, right? Look at this. Unbelievable. A lot of people here on the promenade too. See, up here it's nice. Up here is nice. We got the ventilation shaft for 2 tunnels. This is the Montague Street ventilation tunnel here, or ventilation shaft. And then this is for the Clark Street ventilation shaft for the 2-3 line. So 2 red line trains and 1 yellow line train right here. Right, picture postcard, right? Actually, let me frame it up for you guys. There you go. There you go. There's a nice wallpaper for you guys. Great to see you, Marty. Welcome. Look at the shine on the Central Park South Tower. This is a cool view right here. Great to see you, Azan. Welcome. Look at that. Look at the shine on Empire State Building and the Central Park South Building. You see your yacht there, Neil? Cynthia, stunning, right? You got your Brooklyn Bridge, and starting from the left-hand side, you got the Duck, 30 Hudson Yards, the Edge, and then as we bring the camera towards the east here, so swing it towards the right, Empire State Building, and then just behind the Empire State Building, you get your Central Park South Tower. Then you get the thinnest skyscraper in the world, 111 West 57th Street. Then you get your One Vanderbilt, and now the new Bank of Chase Manhattan headquarters right there. And then directly in front of that is the old Pan Am building, today the MetLife building. Then after that, closing it out towards the right-hand side, 432 Park Avenue and the Chrysler building. It's all right there. Yeah, look at that coming off the water, right? Is that thing burning your ass? That's the thing burning your ass in Vegas right now there, cruising for a bluesing welcome. Yes, this is the giver of life, the giver of death, and the giver of burning your ass off. The one, the only, the sun people, the sun people. And then we got some billionaire's yacht, no doubt, hanging out right there in front. Hey, if anyone wants to invite me onto the yacht, I'll totally hang out. Billionaire's Row is just freaky. Yeah, Jim, nobody likes the buildings at Billionaire's Row. This proves that Earth ain't flat. It's very true, Christopher Bluesen. Absolutely. Wallpaper time, yes indeed. Wallpaper time indeed. Sadly, New York lost its crown of cities with most tall buildings to Hong Kong. Yeah, but it's various things, James. You know, that's a hypothetical kind of thing. I'm glad you're enjoying, Derek. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Yeah, buddy. Governor's Island Ferry making its way across right now. Yes, behind, you got Ellis Island right there. Then behind that is Jersey City, New Jersey. And then as we go this way, you get to see a bridge. Well, there's Statue of Liberty. Then behind Statue of Liberty, and we can't see Bayonne Bridge, but Bayonne is off in this direction here. Behind, this is Governor's Island here in the foreground. I'm glad you're appreciating this. Matthew Lee Gaming, good to see you. Welcome. Beautiful fire in the sky. Yes, indeed. And I think somebody mentioned earlier a mosquito. Mosquitoes dining on my leg at the moment. And there you go. I think I just flicked them off. They are spraying for West Nile virus in my neighborhood overnight tonight. Got to come around with helicopters tonight and spray the neighborhood for mosquitoes. Always beautiful views. Yes, indeed. There, Lee Matthew, welcome. Absolute masterpiece indeed. 93 million miles away. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know. I hope it helps, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, the warnings are out. Is that a submarine? No, is that a submarine? That's the Governor's Island ferry. That little white boat down there, that's the Governor's Island ferry right there. It looks like a submarine, though. That's your Governor's Island ferry right there. And there's the Bayonne Bridge. Bayonne Bridge is right there. So actually in this area right there, that is Bayonne, New Jersey. And then directly behind Ellis Island is Liberty State Park and Jersey City, New Jersey. We're looking at a Staten Island ferry and a New York waterway boat right there, amongst many other sailboats. And there's that big ball of hydrogen in the sky. Let's actually, let's walk down the promenade a little bit here, and we'll get a relaxing view here. Yeah, lots of people playing football down there. I don't like calling it soccer, it's football. That's cool with the flowers. Look at jumping up here, a lot of people up here on the promenade tonight. No doubt taking in this really nice weather. Really, really nice weather tonight, or this evening. Did Tina Turner film a music video here? We got to do that Tina Turner filming location one for What's Love Got to Do with It. I think that was filmed in Manhattan for the most part. I mean, she might have used the Promenade for a moment. Gotta have to look into that. Good to see you. LG 1963 from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. I'm glad you're enjoying this evening's sunset. Cliff Padilla, good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. GF Jergs, enjoy dinner. Thanks for watching. Making our way down the Brooklyn Heights Promenade here. Enjoying the sunset view. Well, LG, thanks to the power of the internet, you are here, my friend. You are here with us, experiencing this in real time with us right now. And Michelle King, you are here with us. 2 comments saying you're so jealous. You guys are here with us right now. If you're watching this, you're here watching the sunset right now. Ah, there you go, James. Make our way down a little further here. Yeah, to think What's Love Got to Do with it turning 40 years old, my goodness. New York City is the place to be. Owl, welcome. Yeah, we got a lot of helicopters. That's a really low sightseeing helicopter. That's a doors open. That's a doors off helicopter flight. That's flying really low. I appreciate that, Bill. I'm glad you're enjoying. I try to do my best, Bill. Since y'all are spending time with me, I don't want to waste it. I want to give you guys the best of New York. Yes, indeed, Audrey. The sun's about to drop. I'm going to frame up a shot for you guys here in a moment. So I think we're going to lose the sunset behind the buildings. I think this is going to be the spot right here. Yeah, this is going to be the spot. This is going to be the spot right here. We'll hang out right here. This is the spot. This is the place. We'll hang out. As good as it gets, it's your favorite movie? Awesome. Looks like the sun's going to go behind some clouds. And we're getting that sunset right on top of the Staten Island Ferry. Let me just move a little bit over. Get that tree out of the way. There it is. God, I love the Brooklyn Heights. But the heights freak you out. It's not too bad. It's not too bad up here. See, there's a highway right there. It's not too bad. Not too bad up here in the Triple Cantilever. You're more than welcome, JC. You're more than welcome. Love the crickets in the background. Yeah, they're down below, Fawn Marie. They're down below. Yes, indeed, Bill. Yes, Statue of Liberty off to the left, right here. What's the white building on Governor's Island? That is the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Right there. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. I think it is the longest vehicular tunnel in North America. One of the longest in the world. When it was opened up, it was the longest in the world. But that is our ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. And if you saw the movie Men in Black, that is where we house all of our aliens we find from across the universe. But isn't there a street in Manhattan where crowds watch the sunset? It's called Manhattan Henge, James. And it happens 4 times a year. And this year it happened in July. And we were there for one of those Manhattan hinges when the sun lines up with the grid plan of Manhattan. Playing the blues, awesome, awesome. Enjoyed their cruising for a bluesing. That is my yacht, yes indeed. At a length of 1,117 feet, it's the longest continuous underwater tunnel in North America. The Brooklyn Battery Tunnel is now called the Hugh Carey Tunnel, but nobody calls it the Hugh Carey Tunnel, let's be honest. These are some cool shots we got here. Look at that. Got that ball in the sky coming down over the Staten Island Ferry. Look at that. Wow. We got a real low-flying helicopter here. I wonder if it's going to come into the shot. We have a sightseeing helicopter, probably flying at 500 feet, or maybe he's coming in for a landing. Look at how low. Look at how low this helicopter is. Yes, this is the area where the grumpy lady is. There you go, Neville. Yes, thanks for letting us know that. I think they're coming in for a landing. That is a media helicopter. You got the ball in the front of it. That's a camera. Enjoy dinner there, NYC vibes. Enjoy your dinner. That's another one. That's another one, James. That's another building. It's actually part of the same structure, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Got a little sightseeing boat down there looking packed. It's not beautiful? Right, so much going on in one shot, yeah. Look at that view. It looks like a painting, right? Red sun indeed. Let's get the 200 likes. Get some screenshots if you take a screenshot. Awesome. Lots of screenshots today. Down goes the sun indeed. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, indeed, James. Sun heading for the West Coast now. Central Time Zone coming up next. And we hit 200 likes. I want to thank everyone for getting us to 200 likes. Keep the likes coming. Can we get to 250? Keep on hitting the like button. It'll help me tremendously in the YouTube algorithm, especially if you're enjoying the video. If you want to comment, just subscribe to the channel. It is free to subscribe to the channel. You could comment too and say hello. And Reed Drumming with a $5 super chat. Reed, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Reed, thank you so much for sponsoring this evening's sunset. Much appreciated, Reed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who has super chatted today and left me PayPals. Thank you guys so much. It is deeply, deeply appreciated. Look at that sun going down. Holy cow. We got a really low flying helicopter is going to come into the shot here. This helicopter is at like 300 feet. Probably less than that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Right there. Holy cow. That thing is so low. That helicopter is so low. Holy shit. And he's not going in for a landing. Look at that. It's crazy. That's like barely 300 feet. Dang. James asks, did I ever go to Comic-Con? Yes, I went to Comic-Con last year, and hopefully and probably will go to Comic-Con again this year. I didn't live stream in Comic-Con because you get no cell phone service in the Javits Center. I might do like some short video stuff from Comic-Con. Julie, isn't that crazy, Julie? Flying nice and low. You're probably doing some traffic reporting. Yeah, probably. You'll be doing the same thing if you could fly in one of those things? Yeah, me too. Hopefully we'll go on another helicopter flight again. Hopefully we'll do another helicopter live stream. Look, it's that low-flying helicopter just turned around, and it's going to come back through the shot again. Here it comes. That thing is so low, it blows my mind. Is he going in for a landing? No, he's not going in for a landing. Here it comes. There it is. Look how low that thing is. Wow. And then there's a helicopter just above it. Wow. Yeah, and they probably are filming the sunset, yeah. And almost there. Down goes the sun, down goes the sun, down for another day. Central Time Zone, you are up next. But down goes the sun, another day in New York City in the books. Down goes the sun, down. The moon's in a neutral position, people. Down goes the sun. Down for another day, the thrill is gone. Off to walk under 90 degrees, later Gators. Have a great afternoon and great evening there, ABX girl. Have fun taking a walk out there. Is it true that I live stream in a helicopter? Yes, Lisa, you can watch my replays. Tennessee is next, there you go. Central Time Zone, you're up next. I am the only New York City live streamer to live stream from a helicopter with my legs dangling out the side of the helicopter. And some people have tried to do that feat also, kind of copy me. And but the fun part about my live stream is that the majority of my live stream is actually in the helicopter, flying in the helicopter, and not in the waiting room. 3 hours, and then you'll get to see it again there, cruising for a bluesing. Absolutely, it's coming up, coming your way, sir. It's coming your way. Let's see the lights of the city come on. Let's just walk. I guess we'll walk down to Brooklyn Bridge Park. Let's do it. Let's walk down to Brooklyn Bridge Park. I feel like doing 3 hours for you guys, so let's do another hour here. We'll head down to Brooklyn Bridge Park, and then we'll come back up, and I'll walk back towards the subway. I'll get my steps in for you guys. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of Brooklyn Bridge Park, Deb. Oh, look at this promenade, jumping up here in the promenade. A lot of people enjoying the weather, and now it's nice. Now it's like it's nice, it's not hot and oppressive. These summer evenings, this is the kind of weather I'm gonna miss when it's like 5 degrees outside. It's a nice, warm summer evenings. Look at that view, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. The beautiful Brooklyn Heights Promenade. I hate to think what it's gonna be like when they finally get construction going for the triple cantilever. When they replace this whole structure. Supposedly this is going to be out of commission for 8 years, and they'll have like viewpoints, viewing areas for the skyline, but obviously with a 6-lane highway directly underneath you, it's not going to be the best. Bluesing for a cruising, glad you're enjoying. Will we see the moonrise? You know, I don't think we're in position to see the moonrise, unfortunately, Hugh. Unfortunately, I don't think we will. Good to see you, Robin. So you know what, James? We'll go by there. Friend of the channel, William Brooklyn, asked me on Instagram the other day, you know, what's going on with L&B Spumoni Garden. He didn't even realize it was opening down there. They were supposed to open back in 2020, and that kind of fell through, but it sounds like, and it looks like now they're getting ready to open. They were supposed to open this summer, but they haven't opened yet, but we'll see. We'll see when we get over there. We'll check it out, and we'll see what L&B looks like. Nice sunset. Watching sunset from Key West, what? MC Dirty Jersey, enjoy it. Remembering vacations, being stuck with Dutch tonight. Yeah. MC Dirty Jersey, enjoy it, my friend. Oh my God, it's Key West. One of my favorite places in the world. Good to see you, James Vegas. Welcome. Okay, so John Laura says still not open. Still not open. We'll make our way by there, and we'll see what it's like. There you go, James. Yes. And there's my live stream from the helicopter. Give it a like. If you watch my helicopter live stream tonight, leave a comment on it and tell me what you think of it. Because that helps it in the algorithm. If you comment on it, it helps the algorithm promote it more. Time lapse, yes, the BQE is directly underneath me right now. The triple cantilever. We are on Brooklyn Heights Promenade. It looks like we got some kind of, what is this, some kind of wedding? Yeah, some kind of wedding party here at the northern end of the promenade. It's kind of cool. I hope she said yes. I hope she said yes. Would love to reside in one of those condos. Me too, Audrey, me too. Wow, this is nice. Wow, they got tents, they're like partying. Yo, this is how you do an engagement and or wedding. Dang, wow, I wish I could do this for the Duchess. Believe me, if I could do this for my wife, I will. If she's watching one day, my love, I'll set it up just like this. Wow, that's cool. Wow. They got a whole bar over there. Yo, that's pretty awesome. Look at that view, though. Just imagine. Wow, that's a cool picture. Well, one day, my love, if my love is watching, one day I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that happen. That's pretty cool. Right, lucky lady. Then they got like a whole party right here at the end of the promenade. I don't know if it's sanctioned. I don't know if they, I don't know if it's, I mean, I don't think you have to reserve this part of the park necessarily for events like this. You just kind of do it. Yeah, very romantic. That's one of the most romantic views in the whole city. Right there. I know, exactly. If she was with me, I would have totally slipped him a $20 bill. I'm like, can I just take a picture here, my love? I won't disturb the flowers. We're now walking down Columbia Heights, and we're passing Cranberry Street. Down the block right here is the Moonstruck House. Like literally right down the block is the Moonstruck House, used in the movie Moonstruck. And now we're gonna make our way down into Brooklyn Bridge Park at Jane's Carousel. Yes, you can still get horse wagons in Central Park. Oh, did you see that, Moon Toads? Pretty cool, huh? Remember, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I've probably been there, done that. And that is one thing that we have been there and done that. And you see how old it is too? That video is like 7 years old already. YouTube live stream from a helicopter. And that was my collaboration with Fly Nyan. They gave me a huge discount. They wanted to test out to see how feasible was it to do a live stream from a helicopter. And what we learned was that whenever the helicopter changed frequencies with the air traffic control, it kind of zapped the signal. So you get to see the live stream kind of jumps around a bit. And that's because the pilot is changing frequency. It wasn't a world first, but I mean, I am the only New York City live streamer to live stream from a helicopter with my legs dangling out the side of it. It's not a world first, but definitely a first here for New York City. You can get whatever you want. Exactly. You can get whatever you want in New York for the right price. Ain't that the truth? But I was able, luckily we were flying so low that I was able to restart the broadcast while we were flying around. But it's so funny. I've learned so much about how air traffic control works and how you know, pilots navigate the flight space above Manhattan and New York City, that I knew exactly what the pilot was doing at all times. It was kind of funny. So like I already knew where to point the camera to work. And obviously you can't use a gimbal and destroy the motors on the gimbal. So we did do it with just a selfie stick. This is a fun hill to ride a bike up of. I did do a live stream once from JFK. Yeah, we live streamed, we plane spotted from the JFK hotel. You want to do, John? You want to do a Flight Nyan flight with me, John? We got to do that. We got to do a Flight Nyan flight together. They hook you up to a 5-point harness. The scariest part of the whole experience is they teach you how to cut yourself out of the harness in an event of an emergency, because you're literally like strapped in. That's the scariest part of the whole experience. And then the really funny part, John, is when you check in for your flight at Flight Nyan, you're directly across the street from the Kearney Correctional Facility. You're literally across the street from a prison. I'll see you later, James. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Exactly. I did read the transcript from the last crash that Flight Nyan had. It unfortunately killed 5 people, and there is footage, there's GoPro footage from some tourists from Argentina, and it's really sad because like they're like panicking to get out, and the last words you hear from the guy holding the GoPro is, "How do I get out of this thing?" And yeah, pretty scary. Hey, this is where they filmed the music video for Cruel Summer. To think, Bananarama stood right there, working on an 18-wheeler, singing Cruel Summer, right there. We'll go this way. Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. This used to be a Texaco gas station. And this is, of course, the filming location for Bananarama's Cruel Summer music video. Right now. My God, no, Ali G, I read the transcript. It's terrifying. It's chilling. When you read the transcript, it's awful. And I could only imagine, like, if the transcript was that traumatizing, imagine the actual GoPro footage. Oh my Lord. Uh-oh, are we having signal issues? Almost. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we rebound. Oh yeah, we're rebounding a little bit. Let's head out to Fulton Ferry Landing and get some city views in here. The lights of the Brooklyn Bridge are coming on. Oh man. Pretty nice. Those city bikes look like, whee! Who's gonna get hit by a car first? Did you do that, Jack? Awesome. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, Jack. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. All right, impatiently waiting to cross the street now. Look how pretty it looks with the lights on. Got nice photography right now. All right, Fulton Ferry Landing. This is the Fulton Ferry Landing stop for the NYC ferry. You get your storyboat and South Brooklyn and East River ferries all dock here. Got a little restaurant, a little bar down here, nice. You did drunk photography today? Oh my God. John, it was hot today, dude. That's tough to do in the heat. Look at that. Just wow. Let's see which NYC ferry this is. Okay, South Brooklyn, East River. Oh, I guess the Astoria boat doesn't stop here. Ooh, the Time Traveler. Time Traveler is about to pull out here. You didn't look at the photos yet? And off goes the time traveler. It was okay, not too bad. Okay, good. Tomorrow's going to be the hot day. Tomorrow the real feel will be near 100 degrees. And yes, cruel summer. It's going to be a cruel summer tomorrow. Real feel at almost 100 degrees tomorrow, if not 100 degrees tomorrow. The humidity supposedly is going to be really high tomorrow. And the temperature it is right now, it's going to be this in the morning when me and the Duchess get rolling up to Rockaway. And we will be taking an NYC ferry. Keep thinking of the Taylor Swift song. You're supposed to take the kids to Coney, might not. Yeah, it's gonna be hot, John. So maybe wait until later on this week. Tomorrow's gonna be a really good beach day. Look at that beautiful Empire State Building all lit up. Central Park South Tower just behind that, then peeking up 111 West 57th Street. We got 1 Vanderbilt, also the Chase Manhattan headquarters peeking up above the buildings, and a little bit of 432 Park Avenue. But good to see you, James Vegas. Welcome. Yeah, you had 90 plus degrees, had some nasty storms coming through. We're expecting that tomorrow night. I will be packing some umbrellas for me and the Duchess to come home. I have a feeling when we're on our way home, we might have some thunderstorms come through, but we might get a rainbow, so that's what I'm hoping for. Well, is that helicopter going to go underneath the Brooklyn Bridge? It looks like it's going to go underneath the bridge. It's going to go very low. Look at how low it's going to go over the bridge. Yeah, hot and humid thunderstorms tomorrow. Ooh, you got a lot of limbs down there in your backyard. Oh, yeah. Hopefully not too bad, Susan. Let's walk underneath here. This is the spot. This is the spot, people. Everybody wants a picture here. This is where the old Italian guy howls with the dogs. La bella luna, mira la bella luna. Ooh, ooh. That happens right here. The One Hotel bar, rooftop bar right up there. And then the old watchtower sign. That red neon sign now says welcome. Because welcome to Brooklyn. That's one of my favorite scenes in all of film. Yeah, of course. Moon Toads. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, that was a former Texaco gas station where they filmed that music video. That was a Texaco gas station, and it was a gas station until like the 90s. I remember when that was still a gas station. And then recently in the 2000s, they sold the lot, and I was worried that they were gonna change it into something else. And luckily, they turned it into the ice cream spot. So pretty good. Love that movie. Me too. Hank, gorgeous, right? Let's head over to the Jane's Carousel side here. And I know my stuff. Ooh, I just got, ooh, all right, maybe life isn't so bad today. All right, I just got some work. Oh, thank God, I just got scheduled onto a tour. Oh, thank God. I got work coming up. Oh, I got work coming up, thank God. Oh. I got work coming up. Yay. Oh, having a heart attack here, not knowing if I have any work or anything like that. Oh my Lord. No, I think it was already gentrified when they filmed the movie. You gotta understand, Brooklyn Heights is one of the best neighborhoods in the whole city, and it's been like that for a very long time. For goodness sake, for a time, Marilyn Monroe lived down here. So. Back, there you go. Cha-ching, yes. I need work, man. I got no work. That's the thing that sucks about being an independent contractor sometimes. You don't know if you're going to get work or not. Can I produce any gigs? Yeah, I can produce any gigs I want, but the problem is that, you know, like advertising and getting guests onto the tour. And no, getting guests through YouTube is not a good thing because too many people flake out. So that's why I don't offer tours anymore here on YouTube because too many people in recent months they say they want to meet me or pay for a tour and then they just disappear, which is really annoying. So thus, sorry folks, no tours, no more public tours through YouTube. I do my YouTube thing and I do my tour thing, keep them separate. Because too many people like to play games, unfortunately. And Glenn Whitehouse, is that Glenn Whitehouse? Glenn with a $10 PayPal. Glenn, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. With a very generous $10 PayPal. Glenn, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's live stream. This view's for you, my friend. This view is for you. Underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. Looks like the helicopter's gonna fly underneath the bridge. I don't think they're allowed to fly underneath the bridge. But there is this great view. Look at this party boat over here. Nice party boat here. Had like 6 gummy bears, some scotch, and the stream is the bomb. Just kidding. Enjoy. I'm glad you're enjoying MC Dirty Jersey. Enjoy the edibles, my friend. You took this shot this morning. Awesome. It's a great shot to get. Look at that party boat. Partying on there. Were the gummies that color? When I think of the weed gummies now, they're usually purple. DJ Scratch and Sniff on the one. Awesome, Robinson Lopes. You're not late, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A fun boat indeed. Oh, you got red. Okay, they were red-colored gummies. Okay, awesome. The gummies I've been getting lately have been purple for some reason. But red or purple gummies, all weed gummies for the most part are good, unless they're really strong. The strong gummies kind of scare me. Gotta like plan out your whole day for that, you know. Oh, I'm gonna take a 30 milligram gummy here. I better clear out the next 10 hours. Then after that, you sleep the sleep of ages. John Smith, good to see you. Welcome. Green apple. Enjoy the green apple. Green apple. Yeah, that's another prevalent flavor I have seen. I feel you, MCA. Take them for sleep. They work. Absolutely. I wish I had a balcony view like this too. Ooh, John Lore had strawberry swirl gummies. Now you're talking. That sounds deliciosos. That helicopter is crazy low. I can't get over how low the helicopters are today. Greatest view in the world right there. People want walking, so maybe let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. Like 20 people are like, he's not walking anymore. He's not walking anymore. I tune out. He's not walking anymore. I'm here for the walking. So I'll keep the walking going here. Manhattan Bridge, straight ahead there. December 31st, 1909. The 4th and final bridge built over the East River. So somebody just took a picture of me for some reason. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Look at this Brooklyn Bridge Park here. Jumping. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Oh, we got the wedding photo happening here. More weddings here. I see a little bouquet on the ground. I like to stop too and look around, Fawn Marie. I agree. We got a couple of weddings happening here. I know, probably Dev. I know, already saw me on the telly yesterday. That's the guy from the Pix 11 News. Final days of summer, yes indeed. Got a lot of weddings happening out here right now. Deb, you're the famous one. You're on News 12. When Deb came to New York City, she was not expecting to be part of a Skull and Bones discovery, right here next to Jane's Carousel. It's amazing. Yeah, it is pretty cool. No, this is a very memorable, fun, beautiful spot to take pictures for a wedding. Highly recommend it. But then again, that little setup we saw up on the promenade, that was pretty cool too. Beautiful Manhattan Bridge right there. And then coming into view, the little jewel box. That is, of course, Jane's Carousel. Jane's Carousel, originally built in 1922 by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company for an amusement park in Youngstown, Ohio, called Idora Park. And there the carousel stood from 1922 to the winter of 1984. In the winter of 1984, 1985, the carousel was partially damaged in a fire. And they were going to sell it off piece by piece, but in the 80s, there were two real estate developers. They're called the Valentis brothers, and they had an idea back in 1985 to build a residential development right here where we're walking. And they wanted a carousel as a part of that development. So one of the wives of the brothers, Jane Valentis, she saw that this carousel was up for auction, and she went to that auction for the bargain basement price of $273,000. She then spends $2.1 million, and a team of just 5 people spend 25 years restoring this carousel to its current glory. It cost $2.1 million to restore the carousel. It cost $11 million to put it in the box that it's in. The box that it's in was designed by world-famous French architect Jean Nouvel. Jean Nouvel picks plexiglass instead of regular glass, so you have the least amount of columns blocking your view of the skyline from the carousel. And then you got this view right here. Good to see you, William, right here in Dumbo. Good to see you, William. Beautiful night here in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Good to see you, my friend. John, this is like very much like radio. Love this carousel. He has beautiful view there, Lisa. I think Deb, sunset this time of year goes like pretty much right over here by World Trade Center, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, and two people on the news this week, John Lord. That's right. If you look up a very famous photo, this carousel opens up in 2011, and barely a year later, Hurricane Sandy hits. And this is a true survivor of Hurricane Sandy. If you do a quick Google search and search up Jane's Carousel Hurricane Sandy, you will find a very famous photo taken from the walk path of the Manhattan Bridge. Yeah, Bay Ridge is excellent for sunset views too, yeah. Bay Ridge is excellent for sunset. It's all good, William. William, we're going to be on a little bit longer. I'm going to head over to Water in Washington, and then I'm going to walk back up towards the R train, and then that's where I'm going to take my train to go home. I'm going to walk back up to Borough Hall. I like to call it City Hall, but whatever. I do have, John, I went to college. I went to college for communications, and I did have a radio show. And learning how to pronounce words for the radio, it helped me overcome my stutter. I used to have a really bad stutter. There you go, Neil. Thank you so much for the link. Look at that beautiful view right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is the greatest, one of the great views of the whole city right there. But everybody, check out the link that Neil just put in the chat. You can see Deb on the News 12 there. And right about here, actually, right about here where Jane's Carousel is. They interviewed Deb. They found body parts here, not once but twice recently. Here, let me show you the area where they found the body parts. It's right here. And I know it's dark, but it's not that dark. See, if I go into the 1X lens, it's not that dark, guys. I know it looks dark, but it's not that dark. After all, it is nighttime, so it's supposed to be dark at night. But this is where they interviewed Deb, right down here. And this is also where they found those skeletal remains, right about here. Right here in the rocks across from the Pebble Beach. And Pebble Beach is crowded right now. Dang. This is where Deb became a local television star. Right here. So they found the skeletal remains right here. Not once, but twice in a single week. And then as we look across to, look at how crowded Pebble Beach is. Holy cow. Pebble Beach is popular. And there's me on television yesterday talking about the cyclone. Thank you so much, Deb, for putting the link in the chat. Lisa UK Girl asked, am I doing the radio show consistently? No, not yet, not yet. If I do the radio show, Lisa, you will get the voice only channel here on YouTube. So you will know when I do the radio show. It will be simulcast here on YouTube, but obviously only the voice channel. I think I could use the Price is Right talk over music also, but you can't see the music videos. You'll see me. I will have a camera on me when next time we do a radio show. You can see how hard I'm working. Thanks for following me on Instagram. Shout out to Greg Mocker, who left a comment in yesterday's video. Pix11 Zone. Do I know what the blinking lights are? Those are people taking pictures. People taking pictures on Pebble Beach. You're so confused when I do those? Yeah. It's just basically to get people to come over to Twitch. So, but also I do a video, you know, you get a video here on YouTube, and of course we talk during the music, so. But I want to carve out a day of the week where we could do radio once a week for at least 3 hours. Good to see you, Xavier. Welcome. Looks like paparazzi. It is kind of paparazzi, yes. It is kind of like paparazzi. Everybody's taking pictures. It is popular over here. Yeah, winter is coming. I know, perfect time for radio. Yeah, the radio show is probably the most creative thing I ever came up with here on YouTube. Here on the internet, here on live stream. But now I could like isolate. I'm happy I could like isolate my voice, and you guys could at least hear me. That was not done intentionally, no. And he looks back like a jadul. All right. Yes, I know you want to get on camera. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, it's really cool doing the radio show. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna loop over here to Water and Washington Street. We'll get our Water and Washington Street shot, so we'll get some more wallpapers for you guys, and then we'll make our way over to L&B and see the progress on L&B Spumoni Garden. You like that there, John? One of my Coney Island friends recently started using that word a lot, and I'm like, I gotta bring that back. There's the N or Q train on the Manhattan Bridge. I know, you use that word too? Wow, look at all these people. Let's photobomb people. Let's do it. Let's photobomb people. One of the most photographed intersections in all of New York City. Water and Washington Streets. Yeah, it goes well with Stunad. Yes. Yeah, beautiful views from the Q train. Or N. Absolutely. Now you see here, all these people are doing the picture incorrectly. You are too close to the bridge if you're on this side of the street. This is not the view. This is not the view. What you want to do is take advantage of the closed street right here which is still closed. This stays closed until 10 o'clock at night. And I see, it's funny, nobody's here. So I could actually show you how to set up the shot. Well, the tripod lady here has almost a shot. So you get your subject. Your subject will stand right there on that black dot. There we go. So your subject stands on that black dot right there. You get your camera person, they stand on the manhole cover right here. And ta-da! Everything lines up. Look at that. There's your Empire State Building lined up perfectly with the Manhattan Bridge. Let's get a wallpaper for you guys. There you go. It looks good even with the scaffolding to the right-hand side there. How cool is that? Now what you're doing here, the reason why we picked this spot here is because you're using the slope of the street to kind of block people behind you. See how it all lines up? Perfect. Looks like they're reopening the street right now. Guess the street's reopening. But there it is, right? The scaffolding makes New York City look more authentic. Exactly, photos. Exactly. But now you know. You look for the manhole cover. You look for the little black splotch on the street there. They mark that spot so often, the glue stays there. And I have seen very famous celebrities stand on that spot before. You got the screenshot there, Cliff? Awesome. Yeah, it's been in a lot of calendars. Yes, indeed, Lisa. It has been in a lot of calendars. But now let's head on over. Let's see what L&B Spumoni Gardens up to. I'm glad you got the wallpaper there. Karen Smith, good to see you. You're more than welcome. Let's see what's going on here. Let's make our way down the street here. Let's see what L&B Spumoni Gardens up to here. Let's see if they have any signage down there. As night rears its head, it's actually nice out now. It's getting really, really nice out. This is the kind of, I tell you one thing, this is the kind of night I want to drink a beer now. This is good drinking weather right here. This is really good drinking weather. Sit out here with a beer. Got it made. Got it made. This is that new Olympia building. Looks like people are already living in it, which is cool. Yeah, this is a good drinking weather. Get yourself a nice spliff and a nice cold beer, and you're set. So you gotta hit me? Gotta hit me? Huh? Gotta hit me? That'll be a nice lawsuit. You haven't stopped all day. Nice. That's retired life for you. You just get high all day, have a couple of beers. Cannabis is the best for pain management. Let me just get that out of the way. I know there seems to be a stigma with some of the more Mormon-minded viewers of live streams who really look down upon people who consume cannabis. And I just say, you know what? The Lord put it on earth for the people, for the men and women on the struggle. So, 182 witnesses, I know. Don't tempt faith. I know, MXP. Don't tempt faith. Good to see you. You fell asleep on the express bus. Nice. I've done that a few times myself. Luckily for me, I'm at the last stop, so. Imagine getting hit by a police car. Hey, it's a good lawsuit. It'll help me pay for my apartment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to treat myself to a beer. That's very true, Lisa. Yeah, especially NYPD. Yes, indeedy do. I know, yeah, MC Dirty Jersey. You really got to put blinders on and say, who gives a shit about what other people think? I realize people who just like pass judgment on people, they're probably like the most boring, dull-minded, uncreative people I have come across doing this whole internet thing. You know, people who are quick with an opinion are usually just really boring. Anyway, I could go on and on about that. ICU Investigations Atlanta, welcome. I know, it just takes 100 years. It's very true. I will enjoy a beer, yeah. Love this little mural here. Really cool mural. And then right across the street is the L&B, the soon-to-be L&B Spumoni Garden. And that'll be nice to have. Come down here. Grimaldi's right here on the corner. I recommend Giuliana's over Grimaldi's if you ever come out here. All right, let's see this L&B here. What's going on here at the L&B? Let's see. Absolutely, Bill, absolutely. Beautiful Grimaldi's with their cast iron facade. And right over here is L&B Spumoni Gardens. Family owned since 1939 down there on 86th Street. And we did have a square from L&B Spumoni Gardens recently, and it was divine. And we did have some Spumoni, of course, to wash it down. That was a true Bensonhurst experience, that live stream, I tell you what. That's why I called it the Bensonhurst experience. Here it is. They haven't opened yet, but it looks like they're getting close to opening. I know, right? What a crazy history behind Grimaldi's and Giuliana's, right? Yeah, it's crazy. And that's all from what's the name of that place in Manhattan? Lombardi's. That's all from the Lombardi's lineage. You get your Grimaldi's, you get your Totonos, you get your Giuliana's. I think they're doing renovations, James. Yeah, I think they are doing renovations. Went to Pepino's on Sunday. I'm a little jealous. That sounds good. But hopefully we'll get that neon sign working soon. And from what I hear, yeah, this is good. This old auto body place is going to become a farmer's market or some kind of market. Probably a place where you can get sandwiches and stuff. That's going to totally help. That's going to... Because you're in the street, you're in the public. That's why. I love it when they could talk all tough from their car. So you're just stuck in traffic. You're just stuck in traffic. Yeah, Lombardi's is great too. Yes. Yo, why are you recording me for? You're in the street. I could use other words, but I won't. I know, to be fair, this area always has bad traffic. Yeah, this is it's a traffic interchange right here. You come out onto the street here, and then you come across. I know, they were the ones beeping, I know. I was like, I'm looking at you because you're beeping your horn for no fucking reason. I don't know why people honk their horns here. I mean, this is always a terrible traffic interchange here. Now, across the street over there is that statue of the Roeblings. Emily Roebling, Washington Roebling, and John Roebling. Oh, there he goes, honking the horn again. Honking the horn again. Honking the horn again. Honking the horn again. And of course they got... What license plate do you think they got, guys? It's Jersey license plates, of course. I know, yeah, photos. Yeah, we came through downtown Brooklyn, so traffic over there, not the best. Some of the last gas lights in the whole city are right here. These are historic gas lights. They have never moved from their position. They've probably been here since the 1840s. And these are historic. So these have lived here throughout many years. The old gas lights right here. How cool is that? Actual gas lights here. These were saved when they widened this section of Old Fulton. Moses did want to build a they have to use the street as part of the interchange. Oh my Lord, with the fucking honking. There we go. Never seen this before? Yeah. We were just walking on Old Fulton Street. That's where those street lights are. Now we're on Henry, and we're gonna walk through Henry here. This is Brooklyn Heights we're now in. Gonna kind of take this scenic route. And look, more gas lights. Look, this whole street got gas lights on it. So the thing, this is what the street lights were like in the 1840s, 1850s. As old as the Brooklyn Bridge. Look at this, I didn't realize this whole row here has gas lights. Got a little bit of a fussy signal over here. Yeah, actual gas lights. I didn't realize this whole row of the street here has the gas lights. Unfortunately, just down the block would be where Washington Roebling managed the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, but unfortunately that was taken out when the BQE came through here. So John Roebling would have observed the Brooklyn Bridge's construction right by where these little trees are here, and then this is the BQE right here. It's been years, yeah. This is Hicks Street we're walking on now. And you gotta love these old little streets here that you could just kind of ramble about. I'll see you later, MC Dirty Jersey. Enjoy the rest and relaxation, my friend. Of course, this is the Emily Warren Roebling School, PS8, because they lived like literally a block away from here. And then we're coming up to Meadach Street. And Meadach, roughly in this area, would have been one of the oldest streets. Okay. In this area would be one of the oldest streets in all of New York City. Meadach Street roughly lines up with the street laid out by the Dutch in 1632. JJ out there in Cape May, welcome. Rambling around Brooklyn Heights right now. And more importantly, number 57. That's a single residence right there. Okay. There we go. They actually have, it's the cutest little thing. They actually here. Check that out. Hanging out with a little Dalmatian in front of a firehouse. How cool is that? All right, gotta walk up Henry, back on Henry again, but I think we're gonna cross over to Cadman Plaza. Isn't that cool, Fawn Marie? Hanging out with a little Dalmatian in front of a firehouse. Dalmatian, after the Chihuahua, probably my favorite dog. Wonder how I forget this. There is a story behind that, JJ, about how Dalmatians became a part of firehouses. There is a story behind that. Yeah, we got a fashion shoot, kind of. Walking along Cadman Plaza here for a little bit. And I guess we'll cross the street right here. We'll cross the streets. But yes, there is a story behind that. Why Dalmatians are a part of firehouses. There is a story behind that, ladies and gentlemen. This is where Old Fulton Street becomes Cadman Plaza West. And right across the street is Cadman Plaza. Cadman Plaza, the area where the park occupies today, used to be a whole jumble of very short buildings, and trolley terminuses. This was quite a complicated area when it came to trolleys. And then in the 1950s, doing urban renewal, they turned this all into Cadman Plaza Park. The Duchess made me some delicious rice with vegetables and chopped meat. So I can't wait to get home and have dinner because now I'm hungry. Let's see here. Neil said that the dogs would defend the horses from other dogs or animals that could spook or attack the horses while pulling the fire carts during the ride. Interesting. Okay. So the Dalmatian was there to kind of keep the horses kind of calm. Because back then everyone had animals. So the Dalmatians would protect the horses. That's pretty cool. That I didn't know. See, I learned something new today, guys. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic show tonight. At least you didn't have to watch me cut my own hair. You know what, John? A long time ago on Periscope, I did live stream myself shaving. And of course, what did everyone say? Why are you wasting water? Even though I wasn't using too much water. I had a whole bowl in there. I had the whole sink filled with water and everything. And people still said, why are you wasting water? Wonderful chat. It was a pretty good chat today, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Google. Thank you. See, Google knows all and says nothing. You never knew that, right, John Smith? Me too. You guys, I got the smartest audience. I got the smartest audience on YouTube. All right, we're into the 1x lens now because it helps with the low light. As you see, it's not that dark out here, people. But now we're into the 1x lens, so let you guys see a little bit here of Cadman Plazas as we make our way back over to the train. Oh, did you think Sunset Park? We'll be definitely going back to Sunset Park in the very near future, JJ, so stay tuned. You're more than welcome for the stream, Michelle. We're not done yet. I gotta get to the subway, which is another 2 blocks down, or 3 blocks down from here. We got to get there first. And then we'll end the live stream. I'm so ready to eat though, I'm starving. Beautiful trees on our left-hand side. Yes, Cadman Plaza. And then, of course, if you ever see any Mafia guys going to court and they walk through a park, this is the park they're walking through because the federal courthouse is just off to my left-hand side here. Absolutely, John Smith. But whenever those Mafia guys came to court, they usually walked through this park right here. You used to watch sunsets from the roof of the depot. Yeah, in Sunset Park. You get great sunset views from there. Didn't Gotti got to? Yeah, John Gotti came here. All the big Mafia guys came through here, JJ. They would actually walk down this pathway right here because the courthouse is straight ahead. So they will all walk down this pathway right here on their way to court or on their way from courts. So worked both ways. Brooklyn's imitation of the Flatiron Building is right here. This is 1 Clinton Street. Apartments start here at the modest $1.7 million. It's fun, absolutely. Absolutely, John. I have to agree. Okay, where am I going here? Yeah, there's no such thing as the Mafia. It's organized crime, exactly. It's organized, and it's crime, right? Eh. Look at that, it cooled down quite considerably. 77 degrees now here in Brooklyn. Pretty nice sunset tonight, investigator, absolutely. I could get away with LCN? Okay, I could get away with LCN? Okay, sounds good. $8:30 at the moment. And now your boy Dutch Maz is really hungry. I'm starving. Had a coffee and a bagel before the live stream. Now I'm ready to get home and have some rice and vegetables and some meat. And get ready for the beach tomorrow. Pack my bag. Pack my bag for the beach. Kind of did a little loop here in Brooklyn Heights. Did a little looper. Beautiful evening in Kings County. Absolutely their creative moments. Welcome. Brooklyn City Hall. Borough Hall, straight ahead. I will enjoy the beach tomorrow. I'll try to do some videos for you guys at the beach tomorrow, so you guys can enjoy the a little bit of the view. Ooh, a thresher shark washed up in the Rockaways. Nice. Last stop for the B-41. Yes, indeed. Yeah, just walked past the bus stop there. That's Deb's bus to B41. Wow. You got, how do you ride a bike with crutches? Holy shit. He's either in pain or he's lying about his injury. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but the case was a long time ago. The first time I was ever called into jury duty, I worked on a case that featured this guy who supposedly was like, he was like in like a partial building collapse, but he was like kind of embellishing it. And his whole thing was that he couldn't get in and out of a car comfortably. And then over the course of the 2.5 weeks we did the trial, all of us jurors individually on our own saw the plaintiff get in and out of a car from about this location right here where the bus is, or where these cones are set up here. And we all saw him either during lunch or during the ending or the beginning of the day. And we only gave him we only let him get enough money to basically pay off his medical bills. He wanted a lot more money, but he didn't get that. And we picked a perfect resolution that all parties, except for the plaintiff, liked. So even the plaintiff's lawyer agreed with our sentiment. But it's a miracle he could ride a bike. I'm cured. I'm cured. Oh my God, people, we did it. Wow. We are back. We are back in front of civil courts. Back in front of Borough Hall. Not gonna lie, going to jury duty was fun. It was fun. It was a stone groove. But we end our little journey today here in Columbus Park. You want me to say hi to Chris? I'll say hi to Chris really quick. We got people hanging out next to Chris. I think we have people hanging out next to Chris here. Let's say hi to Chris. Everybody wants me to say hi to good old John F. Kennedy. He's right over here. This is where I'm going to hop on the train. Right here. You're more than welcome, Deb. I'm happy you're enjoying the city. I'll be seeing you on Friday. Here's good old. Here's good old. Oh, this is RFK. Sorry, this is RFK. My bad. This is RFK. Not JFK, this is RFK. Right here. There he is. Yay. There he is with his little smile. Nice. A few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events. And in the total of all of those acts will be written the history of this generation. Robert F. Kennedy. This was dedicated on November 2nd, 1972. And there it is, people. The greatest city in the world, New York. Or the greatest city in the world, Brooklyn. Did you enjoy this nonsense? If you did, make sure to subscribe to that Dutch Maz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Maz. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. You never know. I might go live tomorrow when we're out in the Rockaways. So stay tuned because you never know. But from Cadman Plaza here in downtown Brooklyn, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fabulous Brooklyn day. Whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those sweet moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, kids. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Thank you so much for all the super chats. All the thumbs up on the video. We hit 248. We hit 249. That's a beautiful thing, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. All the super chats, all the thumbs up on the videos, all the channel memberships, all the PayPal donations. It is deeply, 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 deeply appreciated. And again, from Cadman Plaza, Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fabulous Brooklyn day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.